Hi, welcome to today's demo. We're here to look at HRBench. HRBench is a people intelligence platform, focuses on employee engagement, people analytics, but also benchmarking. You can bring the data in from all your systems really easily and see what's going on in your business to enable your leaders to make better decisions. That's exactly what all businesses need these days. The team also told me they integrate with hundreds of HR and recruiting systems, so it's really easy to set up, bring all the data in, then you have up-to-date metrics for you and your leaders to work with. Now we know what HRBench is, let's jump into the tool and have a look around. So when you log in, you land on metrics and they have different categories of data points that you can have a look at and see how things are going in your business at a quick glance. We have things like headcount metrics, as well as engagement metrics, retention. Really, they have so many things in here. Recruitment, see diversity, organizational costs, things like that. And all of the data that you've, brought in from your different systems automatically comes in here and starts to show you a good picture and overview of your business health. Now we're going to deep dive into one of these fields. Let's have a look at turnover. And if we go to turnover, you see these different things all related to the turnover metric, and you see this for all the different metrics when you jump into them. And here we see a benchmark, so we know where we're tracking against external. You can see goals if there's any attached to it. You can see the health of the data that's coming into this metric, whether there's any problems there, and looks like there might be a couple of things to look at. You'll also see trend data. You can go in here and split the data by different filters and see the data how you want to see it. Now we're going to jump into dashboards. So dashboards is the area where you can create dashboards, and either you do it from creating your own or you pick from the library of preset dashboards that are available as well. So you don't really have to do any setup if you don't want to, but if you want something custom, of course you can create that too. Just drag and drop the fields that you want to see, and then you get to have a dashboard that's custom to your needs. All right, so let's take a look at one of these dashboards. How about flight risk? That's an interesting one. So this is bringing in all the metrics to do with flight risk and what could indicate flight risk for us to kind of, analyze and look and contextualize into what's going on in the business and see if there's anywhere we need to action. It shows, low NPS scores. It shows turnover by job level, performance ratings. It shows tenure. It shows, departures by department and by manager, things that you might want to look at, and information that brings in the bigger picture when it comes to flight risk in the business. So these dashboards are really helpful because you can really bring the data into something useful and focus it on a topic and start to really go through the business and find the key things that your business needs to focus on and bring that data to light. The next thing we're having a look at is benchmarks. Now, benchmarks, they kind of speak for themselves, but it's your internal metrics against external benchmarks, so things outside of your organization. And you can slice and dice this data really in an interesting way. You can look at everything, but you can also look specifically on industry where it has the data available. So if we go into a construction industry, we have 500 to 1,000 employees. What is the benchmark? Where do I sit? And trust me, CEOs and CFOs love seeing external data points against their own. So if you have it, worth showing it. It gives you context as well to the data that you have. You can see if you're performing well or not. It also flags here whether or not you're tracking against the external benchmark. Let's go into Pulse now, and this is where you have your engagement survey function. And of course, you go up here, click survey, and you get a form that looks something like this one, and you fill it all in. You choose timing, you choose reminders, you get the email, and of course, you can edit the questions that you want to send. They have templates, so you can use templates or you can change it to your own. And then of course, you want to know who's getting the survey. So you filter and decide who's going to get this survey, and then you activate. Once you've activated, people fill it all in, and you come back to the data once it's done. So you can see here, okay, 100% of people did it. You can see each question, how this is the response, and you can see an overview kind of how things were tracking. The really cool thing about having surveys within this tool is that it really easily brings everything into one space, and you can start to see the engagement data with your other business data and then make more contextualized decisions based on everything together. All right, let's move on to goals. So you can see some here, but basically any kind of metric or data point in the system that you want to focus on and work towards a goal, you can add here. So you can say add goal, you can fill it in, pick it, and then save, and you can add it to what people in the business can see as a goal. Another thing that you can do in the system, and it's my favorite part of the system, is data health area. You can look at the quality of your data. Now, it's probably the most unsexy thing to love about a system, but I really love it. The good thing about this is that you can build trust with the business when you have quality of data. And this really helps you to, fix issues and find process errors potentially that lead to data issues if you're seeing the same ones over and over. Like, for instance, work location's always missing here, it seems like, for a lot of people. So maybe there's something in the onboarding process that can be changed to, avoid those kind of things in the future. So again, really cool, and it kind of completes everything when you have data quality. Now you've finished the demo of HRBench, don't forget to like and subscribe, stay up to date with all the other demos we have coming out this year. And of course, you can check them out on stakkd.tech in the database, or reach out to the HRBench team if you'd like more information.